The Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic are on fire right now. They're just one game away from their third straight playoff appearance. And with the guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. not returning for the rest of the season, the Dallas Mavericks have had to lean on their depth and health to get them where they are now. And in the playoffs, that is really the only two things a team can rely on. And to a certain extent, it's working right now. Spencer Dinwiddie has had two amazing game winners. Jalen Brunson, he's been able to take the load off Luka Doncic. He's an excellent playmaker. He's able to get his teammates open. He's able to attack the rim and spread out the offense. But the importance of size has deteriorated in the NBA. Have you guys noticed? A traditional big man isn't necessarily what every team wants or needs. The NBA is trending towards more of a shooter-friendly style of basketball. And what this has done is it's made the traditional big man almost nearly extinct. But if there's one thing newly acquired forward Davis Bertans can do, it's knock down his shots, baby. So far, Bertans' time in Dallas has been a roller coaster to say the least. His minutes have gone up and down, and there's been dealing with nagging knee injury that forced him to miss 3 games, and there seems to be a pattern when it comes to the shooting volume of the 6-year NBA vet. In the 15 games that Bertans has played for the Mavericks, he's shot 3 or more three-pointers 9 times. And check this out. The Mavericks, they have gone 7-2 in those games. That is an interesting stat. Let's take more look at that. He doesn't always have to make them. He just has to pose as a threat from the outside to spread the floor and stretch the defense, to allow guards like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson, and Luka Doncic to attack the rim. It allows the offense to work. And if Kleber can finally start showing some promise in hitting his shots and getting that confidence back, that's all that the defense needs. They just need to believe that you're going to make it, and the defenders will close out. They will make those frantic closeouts. The bottom line is, when the 29-year-old known as the Latvian Laser shoots the ball, his team wins the game, big dog. In the playoffs, this is going to be crucial. As long as he can stay healthy and shoot the basketball, the Mavs, they're going to be in pretty good position to snag some big victories in April. The Mavericks brought Reggie Bullock for 2 things: to shoot deep and to play lockdown defense. The problem is he really hasn't done them very consistently. He's only shooting 34.2% from 3, which by far is his career best, and his defense has had his ups and downs. But he's had his moments, and it's been very encouraging, and it shows in the win column. Bullock has 29 games in which he's made at least 2 3-pointers. In the Mavericks, guess what the record is? 23-6. In 32 games that Bullock makes 1 or fewer 3-pointers, the Mavericks, they have a record of 15-17. That is insane. This only proves that Luka Doncic needs shooters around him. They need Bertans and Bullock to be able to shoot the ball at a high clip. If not, it's going to be Luka versus the opposing team. And we already know what that looks like going against the Los Angeles Clippers. A first-round early exit. Let's circle back to Jalen Brunson for a moment. He's averaging a career-high 16 points per game and a career-high 5 dimes. And he's shooting 50% from the field with 37.3% from 3, with only 1.7 turnovers per game. That is efficient. He's literally being the Swiss Army knife for the Dallas Mavericks. Despite not having much success in the NBA playoffs of late, Brunson really knows what it takes to win at a high level. He did it in the NCAA. He won 2 national titles. And guess what? He won AP Player of the Year in 2018. The dude is a born winner. He's not going to have to continue to be a major factor on this team in carrying the winning traits he garnered in college with him when the playoffs rolled around. He currently has the 2nd most win shares on the team, and he's asserted himself as one of the leaders in Dallas. Without Brunson, I really don't know how far this team can go. He is an important piece to this championship team. Now, the guy that came over for the Kristaps Porzingis deal, Spencer Dinwiddie, the dude's averaging 17.5 points per game and shooting a career high 50% from the field and 39% from beyond the arc. Listen, he's been and able to show that he's a proven playmaker. For this season, this dude has an assist to turnover ratio of 3.5, good enough for 12th in the NBA. And he's also proven he's able to close late games. So when Luka is taken off the court and they have men draped all over him, We already know who the ball's going to, Dinwiddie. That's allowing the other players on the team to play in their role. No one's being asked to do anything that they shouldn't. Here's an interesting stat. In 57 games before Dinwiddie made his debut in Dallas, the Mavericks had a winning percentage of 57.9%. Since then, the Mavs have won 72.2% of their games. Now listen, I know it's a small sample size, but there's really no reason to read into the impact on winning he's had so far. The Mavericks were forced to put almost all of the ball handling pressure on the shoulders of Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson before Dinwiddie came to Dallas. But now, they can give some more of their responsibilities to their new playmaker and give the other two a chance to breathe, which is going to make a huge difference come playoff time. Listen up, you guys. This team, they're only going to go as far as Luka takes them. I've said that in every single video in the last couple of weeks. And yes, previously mentioned players are amazing in their role. But who are we kidding, you guys? If Luka doesn't perform at a high level, the Mavs playoff run is going to be short-lived. But guess what? Luka has been exceptional in 2 playoff series this far. He's on pace to be one of the best playoff performers of all time. And the dude is a young player. He's actually the youngest player to average 35 points per game in a single postseason. The 23-year-old has more high-scoring playoff games in his early career than some NBA legends have in their entire postseason. Luka has more 40-point playoff games after 13 contests than Tim Duncan had in his 251 playoff games over a 19-year career. That is insane. The dude's also had more than Carmelo Anthony had in 83 playoff games. And guys, these 2 guys that we're talking about are Hall of Famers. Luka literally rises to the occasion in the postseason. He raises his game to the levels that most NBA players have never even touched, let alone seen. And that's going to lead me to today's question. Do you believe that Luka can remain consistent and prove that he is one of the best players of all time? Can he string together championships like Jordan did and be able to show that in the record books? I think he can. I really do. But tomorrow, we're going to be back better than ever with some more NBA basketball. And you guys already know, like always, I'll save y'all a seat. Peace.